Okay, so let's be real for a sec. Nobody really looks forward to buying a used car.
Yeah, it's not exactly like the highlight of your year.
It's one of those things you just kind of have to do.
Yeah.
But today we're looking at this company, AnyColorCar.com. They're based in the UK, and they're trying to, well, change that whole experience.
Interesting.
They say they want to make buying or selling a used car effortless and enjoyable.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty bold claim.
Yeah, we'll see. I've thought that.
We've
Yeah.
got like their whole company story. We peeked at their website
Mm-hmm.
and even got a glimpse of their showroom, which is wild. So is this like genuinely a new approach? Or are they just like slapping on a fresh coat of paint? You know?
I'm intrigued. Let's dive in.
All right. So what's interesting here is the founder, Jonathan, he's not some outsider. The guy has been in the car industry for over 30 years.
See, that's important. Because it's one thing to like see a problem from the outside. But to actually work within an industry for that long, you really get to know the ins and outs and what customers really struggle with.
Totally. And get this, he starts this company during the COVID lockdown.
Oh, wow.
So while everyone else is hitting the brakes, he's like, time to build a used car empire.
That's kind of amazing, though, when you think about it. The pandemic forced so many businesses to completely rethink how they do things.
Right.
And it really opened the door for new ideas, especially focusing on, customer experience and doing more online.
For sure. So instead of like a zillion cars on a lot, they go for this whole hand-picked gems thing,
Okay.
which is kind of cool. They find these high-demand cars
Yeah.
and make sure they're priced competitively.
I see. So they're really focusing on quality over quantity. Especially smart in the used car world, right? Because who knows what you're going to get half the time.
Exactly. And here's the best part. No haggling. Like seriously, remember those days of going back and forth with the salesperson?
Oh, tell me about it. The worst.
So old school, right? People just want a fair price up front done.
100%. Transparency is key, especially online. People can do their research now.
Yeah, no more games. Okay, so get this. They have this whole hybrid model.
Hybrid, how so?
You can do everything online if you want browse, research, buy the whole shebang, or you can go to their actual showroom.
Interesting.
So they're covering all their bases.
Yeah, it gives people the choice, which I think is huge these days.
For sure, some people want that hands-on experience, but others just want to click and drive.
Exactly. And it sounds like AnyColorCar.com gets that.
Right, so they're big on this whole AnyColorCar.com difference.
Yeah.
And a big part of that is their team and how they do things. They have this unique bonus structure where it's not just about individual sales. Everyone benefits when the whole company does well.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's less about competition and more about working together.
Exactly. And it's not just bonuses. They really push that whole going above and beyond for customers.
Okay, like what?
They handle all the paperwork online for you. They'll even give you advice on things like electric cars.
Interesting, because that's not something you usually get at a used car dealership.
Exactly. They want to be your partner, not just, take your money and run.
Right. Build that trust factor.
Totally.
Oh.
Oh, and get this, their warranty plans.
Yeah.
They handle it all themselves.
Really?
In-house.
Yeah. No third-party stuff. Huh. It's pretty rare. Must say they're confident in their cars then.
Right. It makes you trust them more, like they're willing to stand behind what they sell.
Definitely. And speaking of trust.
Their showroom is insane.
What do you mean?
It's like Apple-inspired,
Yeah.
super modern self-checkout.
Whoa, hold on. So you're telling me you can buy a used car like you buy an iPhone?
Pretty much.
That is wild. I don't even know how I feel about that.
Right. Like on one hand, it's efficient. No pressure.
Yeah. But on the other hand, part of the fun of buying a car is that whole experience,
I get it. It's definitely different. But hey, their website is award-winning, super user-friendly. They're active on social media, and they show all the customer reviews, good and bad.
Oh, wow. So they're not afraid of a little tough love.
Nope. They're all about transparency. I kind of respect.
Yeah, it shows they care what people think.
All right, so they're trying to shake things up, that's for sure. Transparency, customer experience, building a company culture where everyone's invested.
It's ambitious. I'll give them that.
The question is, can they actually pull it off long term?
Right. Is this the future of used car buying or just a really good marketing ploy?
Who knows, but it's definitely got people talking. And maybe next time you're dreading that trip to the used car lot, you'll remember AnyColorCar.com and wonder, what if?
Food for thought.
As always, thanks for diving deep with us.